Hi guys, how are we? Happy full moon and warm welcome. Sorry, it's been just a little bit. We're kind of undergoing a little bit of transformation at the homestead, remodeling. So exciting. It's been really fun. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. I was really wanting to do this whole thing as a live, although with kind of the work that we're doing on the home, it just seemed easier to get some videos. I'm going to do multiple videos. Thank you, by the way, excuse me, I get tongue-tied, I get so excited. Thank you to all of you. I'm going to take a deep breath. Breathe in that good chi and that good prana. Trying to work on that more for balancing as I do get excited, right? Paying attention to the mind, body, and spirit. So in that, guys, I wanted to thank each of you who participated with me or who will jump on, who sees this later. If you come across this message later, don't worry. It's meant for you and it's divine timing. There is a reason you will cross that path of information, okay? So guys, and how I've decided to do this reveal, because there's so much information and why I've been so excited to share this with you. So we're talking about the super information highway is what I like to call it, right? Some people can say the Akashic records, although to me that's just kind of a different level of depth when it comes to journey and dimension wise, for me personally, because I'm tapping more into the informational flow of divination. Okay, so this is where I want to teach you guys how you may utilize your God power and God essence in divining things such as what I have given you options in. Those of you that check the posts, by the way, if you haven't already, please choose a color, number, or a stone, or multiple of each, right? Let's get fun with it. So what I'm going to start doing, guys, is I'm going to be posting some things within this within the comments here. I'm going to be listing some different things about exploring colors. Let's talk about this real quick, okay? So let's not forget, energy is everything, right? And according to Hermetic principles, let's not forget the law of attraction and the ebb and flow, and how when one thing is done over here by one person, the other person, or even at the other end of the world is affected. No different than space-time, right? Even in those different dimensions. So always remember that, okay? Exploring colors. Sorry, I've taken a few notes so I can stay on point with you guys. When we explore colors, we talk about exploring and understanding our personality. I don't know if many of you know this. In studying this is the psychology realm of it. In studying psychology, I found out that those people that are drawn to certain colors tend to have certain characteristics within the logic realm. So that can really help us identify self, right? I've been on this big thing of self-mastery, self-discovery. So this is going to be my latest thing and upcoming videos to come to share with you guys. So back to the point, we are understanding, exploring colors. This helps us identify our personality traits. It can also help us identify deep core issues, guys. In this, there is a reason that you remember also with the Hermetic principles and the law of attraction, right? So if we're vibrating at a certain frequency, we're going to attract those things at that same frequency. This will include the lower realms as the higher we raise our frequency as well. So we will be talking about that a little bit. Let's see, and identifying these core issues, guys, and how this works with colors. You might think, oh, that sounds so silly. And when you're drawn to these things, there's a reason. That's that intuition, right? That pull, right? That pulls you to this direct object or whatever. Let's not forget that 3 of the main things that I like to divine with are colors, numbers, and stones. And in that, colors have their own vibrational frequency. So that can help you identify. I particularly find with the experience in clients as well, typically that the colors that they would choose would often identify emotions that they're dealing with or need to kind of deal with, right? A lot of times, we're caught up in this 3D realm. We don't take time for us and get to do that self-mastery. So this is what I am hoping to help assist you with. Let's see. Oh, also, guys, in choosing this one, we're going to start defining. And again, I'm going to be listing a lot of information. Guys, please feed the brain. Please take advantage of all the resources that I have gathered for you below. Because in what you have chosen, you will see how the combinations will tie together and you will get this information. You will be able to identify the blockages. Some other things that we will be discovering by doing this divination through through crystals and numbers and colors, is we will be able to identify the blockages within our auric field, as well as within our chakras, within our emotional body, and within our spirit body. Pretty cool, right? Jumping to numbers. Guys, numbers is the language of the universe. Hello, thank you for my angel numbers. I'm sure those of you who know me very well know I will even divine license plays. Once you jump into those, guys, it gets so fun. And honestly, that's why I'm so excited to share with you, because I want you to be able to tap in and see all of the realms and dimensions that exist. It's really a beautiful thing. Just because we are 3D in this present moment does not mean that we can't explore all of these amazing dimensions around us, okay? So, another thing with numbers, guys, a lot of us, again, we are shifting. Many of us are transcending to our 5 and 6D spirit body, if you will, as well as Mother Earth, okay? So as we're going through this shift, we're going to be getting a lot of downloads, solar flares, you know, don't forget our amazing planetary involvements as well in lineups, okay? It's a good thing to keep eye on that type of weather too, because again, just as we were talking about, I think it's the law of reciprocity, I'm trying to remember here, but you know, when one thing is affected here or has a certain vibration, it affects another right here. So let's not forget, you know, when we have these Mercury retrogrades and things like this, why this can help you identify why things are going array, and maybe what you can do for yourself. Just to, sometimes all we can do, guys, is put the seatbelt on, right? But the more information we have, the better we can internalize the things that are going on around us, identify those issues, and that way everything can be, that upheaval can take place, and then everything can be healed. And there's something else with numbers I wanted to share with you guys. Angel messages. Those of you that know me do know that I like to work with a lot of angel magic. In that there's so many amazing helpers, hierarchy, systems of light, if you will. Legions of light is what I like to call them, my personal self. And totally happy with whatever you believe. This is just something I'm sharing for those of you who are meant to hear it, okay? And that angel messages, guys, and with the downloads, if you start seeing repeating numbers, such or master numbers such as 10, 10, 12, 12, 111, 11, 11, 333, 444, you get it. When these stand out to you, I'm going to send one of my favorite links below. Joanne Scribes, absolutely love her link. It's amazing. It actually taught me how to do numerology very, very quickly. And that, guys, if you're starting to see these repeated numbers, please do your sister a favor, okay? Make this little shortcut, you know, copy and paste that link, make that little shortcut. Anytime you see those numbers and it stands out to you, right? Even on a clock or a sign or no matter what, right? And it stands out. There's that little pull that we were talking about, that intuition. Click that link. See what it means. See what it means, okay? And we're going to be going over your reveal, guys. So super excited to do that. But I just kind of have to roll with things and figure this is the easiest way to get everything to you and as much information as possible, because that's what I'm about at Soul Healing Unity. That's what we're about. Let's see. Yes, and don't forget, numbers are the universal language. Everything can be broken down into a number, including our alphabet. For those of you who are interested, I am pretty keen on my numerology. And also too, you know, working with numbers can lead you to certain numbers that you're drawn to. Yes, that can mean things as well, because each one has its own vibratory rate, correct? But also, guys, when we start talking about numerology, I do like to utilize birth charts, natal charts, draconic method, a little bit more back in time, and then I like to play and see how those different trines, which are galactic alignments that are super potent in their essence and how they affect that particular human. So when we talk about a natal chart, what is the natal chart? Spirit said, tell them, what is a natal chart? For those of you who don't know, a natal chart is the planetary and star alignment at the exact time of your birth. Anybody who might be interested in, say, coming up with their natal chart or learning more about numerology, please feel free to let your sister know. I will be more than happy to help assist you in that, because once you start identifying, guys, as within, as without, as above, so below, you know, we have many galaxies within our iris. Just think of this, right? So as our planets are affected, and they really do have such a strong relationship with us, right? it's really important for you to know, and this can really get deep for a lot of people, which I love, because it, you know, brings up that trauma that we thought that we've stifled. And many of those, honestly, majority of the clients that I have come that across this, that have not checked out this area of life, had they sooner, they said they wish they had sooner, because as I've shared with you before, guys, all of the trauma, if we do not take care of our ether body, right, our auric field, right, our chakras, don't forget you are what you eat, then therefore we cannot become that full channel, that's full alignment with our purpose. And guess what? Each of you have such an important purpose upon this planet, especially at this time. And that's why I'm here. I'm sharing my energy with you. But yes, back to the numerology, guys. If anybody must know, we start talking about the life path numbers, destiny numbers, things like this. To keep it short, if you want any more information, just let me know. Or if it's not in a link that you see me post or paste below, excuse me, please give a shout out on that one. We were talking about the influence of the planets, right? So also don't forget the amazing influence of our crystals. I'm like looking to each for one within reach. You know, our crystal friends are so amazing. They truly are. I like to utilize them even in like my bath salts, you know. This one in particular is Sacral Sensations. I like to really pay attention to not only what am I putting within my body, you know, typically I just like plant-based, I like organic. These things are helping purify the vessel. Not only are we expelling these toxins and ick, which will also help you if you're working on that mental trauma, or say some, you know, past things that really need brought up. Not only are you going to help your physical body, but your mental body and your spiritual body as well. So yeah, pretty excited. I better get on and get some information to you guys. Stay blessed and hope to see you soon.